Alrighty, what's going on, you YouTube savages? On my Instagram, you guys requested when I did what bike should I ride, more of the K Dizzle, the K Dinosaur, you know. Ow. The 98 220 KDX. This thing is, oh, the gas is on. Thing is pretty sweet. We did some minor things to it, mostly just cleaning it up. Did linkage, suspension rebuild, chain, and pretty much every like moving part on it is done. All the bearings are pretty much done. And then threw this on it to make it look a little bit better because I think their original fenders look ugly as hell. And then restyled headlight. Still have some things I kind of want to do and clean. Overall, I'm really excited to give it the whole test and everything. Gas is full, oil's changed, everything's good to go. So it seems like it's going to be a really fun bike. Like, I was riding it around my yard. It's super nimble. You guys will see here first. This is my first reaction of like a completely done up KDX. So it's pretty much new other than the engine isn't rebuilt. Pretty much all new. It has new tires on it. It has new everything. So just about the only disadvantage with this thing is probably the suspension. So I'm probably gonna take it pretty easy. Nice and slow at first. But it's weird looking at a 21 front fender and hearing a 2-stroke. It's really cool. They just bolt right on. If you guys, any of you guys ride KDXs, they kind of just bolt right on. Same bolt pattern, everything fits right in. You don't have to cut it. It's kind of nice. And this thing is so quiet too. I think it definitely needs a different main jet. I didn't really dig too much into the jetting, but I think it needs a main jet because it sounds kind of rich. Rich is better than lean. I'm honestly impressed. Like once it clears out, it's kind of nice. I just have to get used to the gearing of this. I was kind of worried about the power valve because I know these things have really complicated power valves, and if they're really old, they'll get kind of like, I guess, seized up in a way, and it'll sound like it's not clearing out, so it'll sound like it's almost rich. Doggy. But like it'll sound like it's kind of rich, but it's really not, and it really won't clear out. But it sounds like it's finally clearing out. Damn, it's not bad. It's not bad, honestly. I'm actually glad I took this. Oh my god. It finally cleared out. What? It finally cleared out. Sounds good. Sounds good now. So we have like a little bit of a rocky section up there. So we switched GoPro positions. It's kind of nice. You can just clip it in. Let's see how it does in the rocks. It sounded like it cleared out, so it's running a lot better.
It sounds good.
Yeah. All right. my first impressions of it. Pretty sick, honestly. It doesn't have like the bite, obviously, as like my 250 does, but it definitely, it's pretty quick. It's pretty fast for a
oh, made my bike orange.
Whoa. It's pretty fast for a an old bike, honestly, and it runs awesome now. Like I was worried about it clearing out, like the power valve issue I was talking about. Runs fine right now. I just obviously have to figure out the gearing, because the gearing's very weird. It's like very boggy. It's so fun though, like having a little bit of like rider skill. I bet you those tracks are from us. Who did a donut? Like fun, I would probably give it like a 9 out of 10. Like if any of you guys are riding KDXs out there discouraged by especially riding in woods with other bikes, I wouldn't be, because this, I don't know, ask Ryan, like I was going pretty quick.
Oh yeah, we were ripping.
Yeah, like we weren't like in a race setting by any means, but like we were trying to go like at a fast pace and give it like the full test, and honestly it kept up and it was really comfortable. I never felt sketchy whatsoever. Now that might be because I'm on wood suspension rather than moto suspension. That might be why it feels a little bit better. I give the power 9 out of 10. Fun, probably 10 out of 10. Damn, it's dark with tint on. I'm a diabetic, if no one knows. I had a little low blood sugar, so we just had to sit here. And now it's getting dark. It's one of the many perks of being a diabetic. You want to ride, but it's like, nah.
It's like, nah.
You get to sit. So we're just going to take a slow, easy ride back. If we don't get enough content, we'll probably just go back out on Monday. So I guess, being a diabetic, you don't want to do too much work. I mean, right after you ate something, because when you do work, it'll just eat it back up. So I guess I get to test the comfort of the bike when I just have to sit the whole time. Ah! I kind of like how the frame is like kind of skinny, so I can really get my knees up in the frame, so I don't have to hold on very hard. Plus, it doesn't have like a ridiculous amount of power, so like it's really not hard to stay on top of the power. Well, I hope the video's coming out okay, because wearing tinted goggles is it's really dark. Unmanageable power. Like, it's really fun to just rip around. But the gearing on this thing is very weird, so it's hard to figure out. But like I said, overall the frame being nice and skinny and then being nice manageable power makes it really fun to ride, actually. Because you can get really on top of the bike, kind of slug it around. Ah! I hit a root. Pretty easy to wheelie. This thing was so much fun. Like, it has plenty of power just to be playful in the woods, and it's just very quiet and it's so comfortable. I mean, like, look at this. Like, it's so comfy. Sitting on that thing's like a freaking, I don't even know, BMW, Cadillac, whatever. So nice. And plus having the headlights really nice, especially up for in Maine, so people can see you coming around the trails and you don't get clapped. For all my KDX bros out there watching this, I mostly ride a 2013 2x4. So I'm very happy with this KDX. A lot of, like, for some of you that don't know, that the 2013's engines are kind of ridiculous. Like, they're pretty quick. So I'm very used to just riding this. I've been riding this for 5 or 6 years. But hopping on the 220 after probably 4 years of not riding one, honestly, so fun. Like, I wasn't disappointed at all. It had plenty of power and I had a blast on it. We have Moto tomorrow. We have MX207 tomorrow. So if you guys enjoy the content and you want to see more of it, or if you have some suggestions of stuff you want to see, we pretty much do it all here at Sav Daddies. So if you want to see some more stuff going on, just let me know and we'll follow through, because we do a lot here and we enjoy it all, don't we?